Hey guys, welcome back. So we are going to be doing January favorites today. So I've got the guys here to help today, as you can see. But let's go ahead and get started. I don't have too long. I'm just trying to slide this in because I really wanted to get this up before January ended. So the first thing on my list is the Jersey Pet Calm. I have put this in other favorite videos before, but I got the one with wider teeth apart, and I just really, really like it. So I felt like it deserved another shout out. I also saw that they've come out with their own version of you know the half moon comb that's like only half of it does the half moon shape and then the other half's a normal comb. I just saw they have come out with one of those as well. So really, really like those combs. I felt like they deserved another shout out since I do have a new one this month. So that was the first thing. The next thing on my list is Pokemon Shield. My boyfriend's been playing Pokemon Sword. We have it on the Nintendo Switch. It's just a really fun game. Just a really fun thing to take your mind off of grooming for the day. Or, if you're not a groomer, whatever you do in your day-to-day, it's just really nice. Whatever video game tickles your fancy, but Pokemon has been my thing this month. So the next thing on my list is the name brand beauty blender. I have the black one. It's actually so different than the other beauty blenders. I thought for the longest time it was all the same shit, except I thought the beauty blender brand was just so expensive. So I was I think it just makes sense to get the cheaper sponges. I didn't see the point of spending $20, but it's a very different sponge. It feels different, texture is different, the density of it's different. It's a very different sponge. So I would definitely recommend trying the real beauty blender if you've never tried it. Just compare it to the ones that you have tried. Because there's tons and tons of knockoffs. And then there was the silicone sponge and all those other things. I never really got on board with that. I liked the beauty blenders and that's about it. So the next thing on my list is the Too Faced Born This Way foundation. So far this one has been really good for me. It's more of a medium coverage, which I don't mind. I would like if it was a little bit less drying. I'm trying to find the perfect foundation, but this is it's a good color match. I do like the formula. It's not my absolute favorite, but for this month I would say that's obviously what I've been using the most. So I wanted to give it a little shout out. The next thing on my list, and I've said this before, but these favorite videos can be grooming and non-grooming because, I don't know, it'd be hard for me to come up with 10 grooming things only per month. That would just be, I would have to be trying so many products to be able to come up with that. That'd mean I'd have to try 10 new things a month, and yeah. So anyway, next thing on this list is the Jeffree Star liquid lipstick, which has always been a favorite of mine, but recently I've gotten the shade Leo and the shade Unicorn Blood, and those are top favorites for me. I just think they're so pretty. I love the formula, and I just think they're so fantastic. So if you've never tried out Jeffree's liquid lips, you can actually go to Ulta if you're in the United States. I don't know if Ulta is around the world or not, but I know they're in the United States. But you can go there, and they have little Morphe packs of Jeffree and Morphe's, their collabs, and there's little lipsticks. And you can get the little tiny ones, and it's just really nice if you've never tried them before and you don't want to commit to the full size $18 bottle or however much they are. I just like the little small ones to be able to try out a couple different colors. So really, really like those. And I've liked every single one that I've used. The formula for Jeffree's liquid lipsticks are really great. And I also found out who Jeffree Star's groomer is recently, and she is awesome. So her Instagram is, I'm going to give her a shout out because I feel like she deserves it. It's Signature Couture. That's hard for me to say for whatever reason. That's her Instagram. So anyway, you see right here, that's Diva. See? Diva. And she tagged Jeffree Star. Isn't that so cool? And she's super, super nice. So if you're not following her, go follow her. She grooms Jeffree Star's dogs. Why would you not follow her? So anyway, give her a little shout out. She can be on my favorites list because she's super nice. Her name's Julia Wag. Or sorry, not Julia, Julie Wag. Okay, so anyway, The next thing on my list are the iGroom leave-ins, the 2 sprays. I've been using both of them, and I actually really do like them both. They both kind of do different things. At first I was like, this is literally the same shit in different bottles, but it's not. So the orangish bottle that I've been using, that is more of like a detangler, more of like a leave-in conditioner. It leaves the hair, it's got more like oils and stuff in it, leaves the hair like more silky, whereas like the scissor spray is more of like a drying spray. Like, I think it was Bajor something on Instagram. Here, I'll show you her page too. She was the one that told me about that. Where is she? Crap. I thought this would be easier. There she is. That's why. Bonjour Toilet. Yeah, I'm gonna butcher that. This is her. But anyway, so she told me that she would use that on like she uses it on Westie heads. Like you see how she does like kind of like the spray up on the Westie head. It's kind of better for that. So like the red spray's got a little bit more of a hold, and it's really good for like fast drying too, because it does have something that like takes a lot of the moisture out. And then the detangler is more like if you need the moisture. So they kind of each had their place. So I really like those, and I like the keratin leave-in treatment too. It smells really good. I've been wanting to use it more, but I've been trying to use up the Dog Fashion Spa leave-in first, and I think they're very similar. So I've been just trying to use up the Dog Fashion Spa. But anyway, so all those are great. The next thing on my list is the Hydra shampoo bottles. These to me are the best shampoo bottles I've ever used. The plastic is nice and like kind of squishy. It's not so firm. Whereas like some of them are like really firm, and when you're like trying to squeeze it, it's really hard. Whereas like the Hydra ones, it's like it's really easy to get it to come out. The bottles are great size. Like I can use like I don't do like extra large braids. I go up to like large braids, and you can get away with using like 2 bottles of shampoo, like one for the first bath and one for the second bath, with the Hydra bottles. And then like today, for example, I'm gonna groom a Maltese, so I only need like 1 bottle of shampoo, and that will easily like do the Maltese. And I just find that the way that they do their mixing ratio is like really easy and like good for like people like me that are a little slow and I like need things explained to me. Like I really like how they have their bottles set up, because it's like very self-explanatory, and that's what I need. So I've really been like, honestly, if I was gonna pick like my favorite, just one thing I had to pick as my favorite thing this month, it would be the Hydra bottles. Those have really, really impressed me. I'm so glad I got 5. Honestly, depending on if I need more for the mobile van, if I ever end up purchasing more bottles, that's what I'll be purchasing. And they're only $2 a piece on PetSociety.com, which their shipping is higher, so there's some give or take there. But if you're making a big order, like if you're getting a bunch of gallons too, the Pet Society, they send out the free dilution bottles with like a gallon. Like, so you get 1 free dilution bottle with a gallon of shampoo. So it's like just such a good deal. But anyway, so the next thing on my list is my Fresh Grooms curve shears. These are just like really smooth. They just cut really good. Like I can't explain it. Like, a lot of the curved shears I've used in particular, they feel like cheap. They feel like shit. They feel cheap. And the Fresh Groom ones like really feel like professional shears to me. Like they feel nice, tight, like you want to be careful. I almost sliced my finger on them. Even like they weren't even open. They were closed. I was taking them out of the shear case, and like I don't know what the fuck I was doing, but I sliced my finger on them, and I like it was like right at that point, if I'd sliced it any deeper, it would have like poured blood everywhere. I was like, whoa, these things are sharp. They are not playing games. So really, really love those. Next thing on my list, this is like a really close tie for like number 1, is the Vogue mask. I actually really, really like the Vogue mask, and I actually thought I was gonna say that I thought it was overpriced. $30 for a face mask seems ridiculous, but it really does help with the dander. I noticed it the first time I used it when I groomed Luna. Normally after I groom Luna, I'm feeling a little stuffy from all the hair and all the dander and the Dremel dust and all that. I'll feel a little stuffy after I groom Luna. With using that Vogue mask, I really haven't. And I've actually been using it pretty much for the entire groom. Because, you know, when you're just cutting hair, you have so much hair flying up and you're breathing it in. So I've been just wearing it the whole time. It's very comfortable, very breathable. And like I said, I really do feel like it helps to filter a lot of that shit out so you're not breathing it. So I Like, if something happened to my Vogue mask tomorrow, I would go buy another one. Like, that's where I stand with the Vogue mask. I think they're really good. And then the last thing on the list, hands down, best vegan burger that you can get out right now is the Hardee's Beyond Burger. Like, that thing is so good. They make it so good. Their ingredients are really fresh. I like the Burger King burger. It's good, but it tastes like a cheap, shitty burger. So if you want that, like, Burger King, McDonald's taste, then, like, by all means, go to Burger King and get their Impossible Whopper. But if you want, like, a good-ass burger, like, go to Hardee's and get their Beyond Burger, because it's amazing. And I actually tried their breakfast sausage sandwich this morning, and it was, like, okay. I would say just for now, I would go with the burger until maybe they improve their breakfast stuff a little bit more. But Dunkin' Donuts, while we're on the subject, Dunkin' Donuts has a vegan breakfast sandwich now, and it's really fucking good. So you should look into that if you haven't. But yeah, so those are my January favorites. Just simple, easy. There's kind of a variety of stuff this month. It was kind of all over the place. But all really good things. And yeah, especially the veggie burger. Like, seriously, if you haven't tried it, even if you eat meat, just try it. Why not, right? It's so good. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this January favorites video. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!